probably has the movie I want.
Hey, if it's on video, Blockbuster probably has it. I mean, we have over
Blockbuster was once the biggest video rental company in the world. At its peak in early 2000s, it had over 9,000 stores across many countries, employed more than 80,000 people, and millions of customers visited every single week to rent movies and video games. For years, it seemed impossible to imagine a world without Blockbuster. The company was founded in 1985 by David Cook. Unlike many small video rental stores at the time, Blockbuster had bright, organized stores with thousands of movie titles to choose from. Instead of searching through small shelves with limited options, customers could browse a huge selection of new releases, classic films, TV shows, and video games. Before long, Blockbuster became much more than just a video rental store. Going to Blockbuster on a Friday night became a tradition for millions of families. Parents would let their kids pick out a movie or a game, everyone would grab some popcorn or candy, and they'd head home for movie night. During the 1990s, Blockbuster became one of the most recognizable entertainment brands in the world. As the company continued growing, it expanded into thousands of locations across the United States and many other countries. It seemed like every town had a Blockbuster, and business was booming. For a while, it looked like nothing could stop the company. But behind the scenes, technology was beginning to change. By the late 1990s, people were starting to look for easier ways to watch movies. Instead of driving to a store, renting a DVD, and returning it a few days later, they wanted something more convenient. Then came a small startup called Netflix. Netflix launched in 1997 with a very different idea. Instead of visiting a store, customers could order DVDs online and have them delivered directly to their homes through the mail. They could keep the movies for as long as they wanted without worrying about late fees, which was one of the biggest complaints people had about Blockbuster. At first, Blockbuster didn't see Netflix as a serious threat. After all, Blockbuster had thousands of stores, millions of loyal customers, and one of the biggest names in entertainment. Netflix was just a small company trying something new. Then, in 2000, something happened that would become one of the most famous stories in business history. Netflix reportedly offered to sell the entire company to Blockbuster for about $50 million. According to multiple accounts, Blockbuster's executives turned down the offer because they didn't believe Netflix's business model would succeed. At the time, streaming didn't exist yet, and renting movies in physical stores seemed like the safest business. Looking back, that decision is now considered one of the biggest missed opportunities in business history. As internet speeds improved throughout the 2000s, Netflix continued to grow. It eventually introduced streaming, allowing customers to watch movies and TV shows instantly without waiting for DVDs in the mail. Suddenly, people could watch whatever they wanted without ever leaving their homes. Meanwhile, Blockbuster was struggling to keep up. The company eventually launched its own DVD by mail service and even created a streaming platform. But by the time it did, Netflix had already had a huge head start. Instead of leading the future of entertainment, Blockbuster was trying to catch up. Another major problem was Blockbuster's business model. For years, the company had earned a significant amount of money from late fees charged when customers returned movies after their due dates. Those fees frustrated many customers, and Netflix's subscription model with no late fees became much more appealing. Blockbuster also carried a large amount of debt after years of expanding its business. Opening thousands of stores had worked well when everyone rented movies in person. But as more customers switched to online services, those stores became expensive to operate. Competition didn't stop with Netflix either. Companies like Redbox offered cheap DVD rentals through vending machines, while streaming services continued becoming more popular every year. As fewer people visited Blockbuster stores, the company's financial problems grew worse. store closures became more common, employees lost their jobs, and the once dominant company struggled to survive. Eventually, in 2010, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. It was a shocking moment because just a few years earlier, the company had seemed unstoppable. Over the next several years, almost every remaining Blockbuster store closed its doors for good. The famous blue and yellow stores that had once been found in nearly every city slowly disappeared from neighborhoods around the world. Today, only one official Blockbuster store remains. Located in Bend, Oregon, it has become a tourist attraction for people who want to experience what renting movies used to be like. Visitors can still walk through the aisles, browse the shelves, and even rent movies, just like families did decades ago. The story of Blockbuster is more than just a story of a video rental company. It's a reminder that even the biggest business can disappear if they fail to adapt to new technology and changing customer habits. A company that once dominated the entire industry ignored one of the smallest competitors, and that competitor eventually became one of the largest entertainment companies in the world. Sometimes, the companies that seem too big to fail end up becoming history, and Blockbuster is one of the greatest examples of that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this, can you like and subscribe? That would actually be awesome because I'm still a small channel and growing, and that really motivates me and helps me make more and better videos like this one. So, yes, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, wait. Also, if you want to learn about liminal spaces, I made a video about that, and a little off the topic, but like, honestly, it's just a great video. You should just totally check that out. Alright, see you there. Bye.